Hi, I'm Mike Wilkins with Nutritionalizing Cancer. I'm going to talk today about how to make cashew milk. You can see here that I have a number of things laid out on the counter. A Vitamix blender, which I think is essential to making cashew milk, smoothies, that kind of thing. You can check this out on my website. There's a spot called NC Gear, and you'll be able to find all about the Vitamix there. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the Vitamix. I use this a lot to do everything from smoothies to making milk. It makes short work of all those things because it has a high-powered motor and it's not going to burn up when you try to do those things like a lot of ordinary type blenders. We buy our cashews in bulk and we order them in 10-pound bags and then separate them into quart jars or containers and put them in the freezer until we need them. We keep one here inside and the others out in the deep freeze outside. So to start this, I just take a ball jar and put about halfway full with cashews. I fill the rest of it up to the top with filtered water. We have filtered water in this house and it's pretty easy to do that. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight. And I do that when I'm getting low on the milk in my milk bottle. I like these old school milk bottles. You can also find these on the website under NC Gear. After these things have soaked overnight, you take them out, open the jar, pour the water out, rinse the cashews till all that water is out of the jar. Dump the cashews in the Vitamix blender. Then I put in here about a quart of water and grind them all up. So I'll show you that coming right up. We left the cashews soak in the refrigerator overnight and this is the result. They're nice and soft and they'll make some really great creamy milk. If you haven't tried this or haven't tasted it, you should. It's actually very, very good. So the next step is to take the cashews, drain them, and rinse them real good before you put them in the Vitamix. I have the cashews here already rinsed and drained. You can see by the volume in the jar that they've plumped up quite a bit, filling up the jar even more. So now all I'm going to do is put them in the Vitamix. I have here a bottle that we use to put filtered water in, and it's pre-measured to about a quart. So I use this to dump the water into the Vitamix. It's best if you use cold water to do this. It just works a little better because the Vitamix has a tendency sometimes to heat things up just a hair if you spin it too long. Because of the motor being so strong, it will heat up just a tad. So I'm going to pour this cold water in here. That should be plenty. I'm going to put the lid on the Vitamix and the top on the lid. And now we're going to blend it for 1 minute at the highest speed. And that'll produce the milk. That's all you have to do. So I'm going to do this. It's very loud, so I'm going to do it off camera. I'll just start it. You can get a feel for what it looks like and sounds. Then I'm going to do the rest off camera and I'll come back when it's done. Okay, so we're done blending the cashews into milk. And what I like to do is put it into these old-fashioned milk bottles. I found a couple of them online one day when I was searching, and it's a great place for me to store the milk, and it just gives me that old-time feel. So I'm going to use this funnel to fill the jar, or I'm sorry, the bottle. You might get a little frothiness at the top of the bottle when you're filling it, but you can see here we have a great looking and tasting bottle of milk. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and use it on my granola in the morning. So if you want to see more tips like this, come back and see us at Nutritionalizing Cancer. Thanks for watching.